Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the biggest problem we have had in this country, it is all about fighting corruption. If you remove corruption from Kenya, Kenya is one of the best countries ever, and no one can suffer in this country. We are better off without corruption. But the only thing that is killing this country is a cancer called corruption. As simple as that. And that is what we've been trying to fight. In fact, when it comes to leadership, the person we should be looking for as the next president is the man who can stand up and fight corruption. Only. Sima mwingine, upigana na ufisadi peke yake, Kenya will be a great nation. But in as much we are struggling with this, the surprising or breaking news is that 8 members of parliament from Zambia came to this country, and their main aim was to learn how to fight corruption. A delegation of 8 members of parliament from Zambia, they have arrived for benchmarking on how to fight corruption. So they went on to visit ESCC at the Integrity Center yesterday. And this is what the commissioner, Mwaniki Gachoka, had to say about this. This is a study tour by our colleagues from Zambia National Assembly. We are sharing with them our experience as commission when it comes to corruption and the promotion of ethics in our country. The headline is there. Breaking: Zambian MPs visit Kenya to learn how to fight corruption. A Zambian parliamentary delegation is in the country for the benchmarking on how to fight corruption. The Committee of Privileges, Absence and Support Service visited the ESCC at Integrity Center yesterday. The delegation of 8 MPs arrived in Kenya on the weekend. I look at that, then I asked myself so many questions. What is wrong with Zambia? Are they not reading news? Are they not well informed about what is going on in Kenya? Was Kenya the right country to choose for benchmarking on how to fight corruption? This even makes me to reread this statement again and again. I ask myself, did they come to learn how to fight corruption or how to be corrupt? Because once you land here, the only thing you will learn, especially under the leadership of one William Samoei Ruto and UDA government, you will learn how to become corrupt, how to do dealings in corruption. Once you leave this country, you go and loot your own country. You go and conduct highway robbery from public resources. That is it. So if there is anything they have come to learn, I think it is how to become corrupt or how to conduct corruption. Mambo ya kusema how to fight corruption, it reminds me about the fake fertilizer that farmers were sold to in the name of subsidized fertilizer. We see the former CS Mithika Linturi working freely. In fact, he has got another new job. Nothing has happened to him. ESCC wanatuambia nini? Yule mkubwa wa cereal boards and produce, bado hako. And you're talking about other people coming to learn how to fight corruption. They will learn how to sell fake fertilizer to their farmers. Then lose in the harvest, then they get a chance to import crops to their country. So they become business people, dealers, business dealers. It reminds me about the edible oil that was imported with the aim of, making oil affordable in the market, where they evaded taxes, and we lost, in fact, KRA lost to a tune of 6 billion Kenyan shillings when the oil was imported. 20 liters of this cooking oil was going for extra 1,000 compared to what is being produced here in Kenya. But they evaded taxes, 6 billion. It will remind you about most of the stalled project. How did it end up a stalled project? Money was diverted into individuals' pockets. Sasa watu wa Zambia, shida ziko Kenya ni nyingi. Nyingi kabisa. We have all the bodies to fight corruption and all. DCI ako na kila mahali. But they are toothless. Si wangeenda Tanzania ama kwingine wajifunza hiyo mambo wanataka kujifunza. Sio Kenya. Kenya is the mother of all corruptions. Huko Africa, iko hapo. Ukitoa corruption, Kenya is one of the best country. It will be Europe here. Itakuwa kama Europe hapa. Itakuwa Dubai hapa. Because people are paying taxes, revenues being collected, it end up in individual pockets. Sasa mambo ya kusema unakuja kubenchmark Kenya. I think these people just lost they wasted their time, their resources coming to Kenya. Nothing good you can learn. But on the other hand, yes, it is true. We are one of the best people who are well trained to fight corruption. But the issue is one. Those in authority have been standing on the way in pursuit for justice. So anytime they have evidence they want to work on it, they're being blocked, they're being stopped. So we might have the best mechanism to fight corruption, but they are not doing so. Sasa tujui kitu yenye jamaa walikuja kujifunza ni gani. Because if they will be trained on how to fight corruption, they will get the best training. But above all, they will also get a bad training when it comes to, hiding the corrupt, your friends, the government, to continue working in that office, to stop being fought out or being fired. Tuko na one of the best intelligence. Lakini mambo hufanyika aje? They are always stopped. No justice. Hapa ndo tuko. So with our bad reputation, the bad history we have when it comes to abuse of public funds, for Zambia, Kenya was not the best country to come and do benchmarking. Jina ya Kenya imeharibika kabisa. You should ask yourself, why are Kenyans protesting every time there is demonstration? Protest after protest. You come to learn how to lie or what? Because we have proved that indeed, especially under this administration, they appointed people who are corrupt, those who have court cases, wakasema sijui civil cases. I mean, people who are just crooks that are in office. Some governors have serious cases. They have been appointed. Sasa sheria ya Kenya inasema you are free until proven otherwise. Sasa paka koti iseme ya kwamba you have been found guilty. Lakini bila hiyo wewe tu uko sawa. Because of that, It make some individuals to abuse that privilege and appoint individuals into office who have questionable character. Hii ni serikali ambayo iliappoint watu wenye wako na more than 20 cases in court. 32 cases. What I can learn from there. Why EACC did not stop or advise the president that don't appoint so and so? They have serious case. Nothing good. You can only learn how to become corrupt, or how to conduct corruption, how to do budgeted corruption, maybe things like those. That is the only thing they can come to benchmark in Kenya.